The condition of Indiana's roads and bridges took center stage last summer after the support pier of an Interstate 65 bridge north of Lafayette was found to have sunk 9 inches. That discovery led to a more than month-long closure of a 37-mile stretch of heavily trafficked highway and prompted questions about what the General Assembly might do this session to craft a long-term infrastructure funding solution. Governor Pence broached the issue first when he announced his own road funding proposal in October. It would spend $1 billion on road and bridge improvements over the next 4 years. The plan would be paid for in part by pulling from the state's excess reserves. It'd also require borrowing about a quarter of the proposed funding through a $240 million bond issue. The plan has been taken up in the Senate. House Republicans, however, have proposed a competing roads plan. It would increase the state gasoline tax, which hasn't been raised in over a decade, as well as the cigarette tax. House Speaker Brian Bosma has called the plan, quote, responsible, comprehensive, and sustainable, and he says it would fund the state's infrastructure beyond the 4 years proposed by the governor. It's unclear, though, whether the governor could stomach a tax increase to pay for road funding, something he mentioned earlier this year during his State of the State address.
I think when you got money in the bank and you got the best credit rating in America, the last place you should look to pay for roads and bridges is the wallets and the pocketbooks of hard-working Hoosiers. Let's invest in our roads, let's maintain the crossroads of America, and let's do it without raising taxes.
It's unclear at this point which plan, if either, will make it to the governor's desk, and whether or not he'd sign it once it got there. But with both plans poised to make it out of committee, it is clear the debate over infrastructure funding has only just begun. For WFYI News, I'm Christopher Ayers.